Filipino-American Eleanor Wikstrom recently graduated summa cum laude at Harvard University, where she also gained the Sophia Freund Prize, the highest GPA in her college. Her senior thesis on U.S. colonialism in the Philippines won numerous awards, including the Alexis du Tocqueville Prize for Best Thesis in Social Studies, the Senior Thesis Prize in Ethnicity, Migration, and Rights, and the Thomas Temple Hoops Prize.
I understand that graduating summa cum laude and having such distinctions on my thesis mean that it represents something more than myself. It's also a win for the Filipino community and the Filipino-American community, and also for the community where I grew up in California. And so I think that's very meaningful for me.
Eleanor shared that her academic journey at Harvard wasn't smooth sailing. At Harvard, she found that the Philippines and its communities in the U.S. were underrepresented relative to its population in the country. She played a pivotal role in pushing for a Filipino language course at Harvard, as she wrote an opinion piece about its absence.
Because it ended with the summa cum laude and thesis distinctions, I wouldn't want to give the impression that it was smooth sailing the whole time, because I want to make sure that especially other Filipinos who go to Harvard understand that it's okay to struggle. Going into a setting where there are very few Filipinos can be very difficult, because it means that you don't really know if you're going to be able to learn more about your heritage or learn more about your motherland or your culture. But at the same time, it also means that you have to be very intentional about forming strong bonds with the other Filipinos that are there. And that there's a really rich and important history behind the reason why Filipino was so widely spoken in the United States, but that there was also a very conspicuous ignorance and gap about the Philippines in American education systems. And because I grew up in the United States, and that's the setting that I'm most familiar with, I wanted to make sure that that side of the history was also being exposed and being taught, so that we could start reckoning with it and start teaching Tagalog at places like Harvard, or start teaching more Filipino history, because it's such a big part of the United States history as well. It just often gets obscured.